Hey, in case you missed it, this girl right here, that's right, Lauren Coleman was in Napa Valley the last few days with friends. Check out these beautiful pictures and the adventures in wine country. I always love to debrief with people after a trip. So how would you describe your experience?
Magical. It was like a fairy tale. It was so nice. I mean, the weather was perfect. It was beautiful. It was sunny. It wasn't humid outside. The scenery was beautiful. As you saw, I got to go horseback riding, so that was a lot of fun. And the wines, of course, they were great. So I love a white. And I also like a red, but I had a couple friends who don't like reds, but those wines, they fell in love with red that weekend.
Yeah, I think it's a whole different
It's
thing.
a whole thing, yeah.
You've been to Napa?
I have. It's been 20 years, but it's absolutely beautiful. And you mentioned the weather. It's always nice in Napa. It's just comfortable.
It was just perfect.
And of course, when you think of Napa Valley, you think drinking wine, of course, right?
Yeah.
But you really learn a lot about like the farming aspect.
Absolutely, because like I said, I do like to have a glass of wine every now and then, but I didn't know too much about how it's made or just the process that goes into it, and learning that the different types of grapes, the names, Merlot, Chardonnay, Bordeaux, like those are the actual grapes that make the wine, not just the names of the wine.
Well, it's interesting too because you find out it's so complex and you think it's just fermenting grapes, and it's not. I mean, it's a whole thing. So sommeliers that can truly taste all those hints of this, that, and the other, I don't get it how they do that.
Right, and they don't like put in like grapefruit taste.
No.
It just happens in the grape, depending on where you put it on the hillside or what the weather is like or whatever.
And knowing what to pair it with, what cheeses to pair it with. Like this tastes good with a truffle, this tastes good with a Gouda. It's really mind-blowing.
Mind-blowing,
Yeah, they are professionals with that. All right, I saw this next story and I thought of the trip. I also was thinking about all the people who drink wine, go to the grocery store and buy wine, because this happened. The 2020 wildfire season destroyed nearly 20 Napa area wineries and damaged dozens more. Now, vineyards lost a good part of that crop that year because the smoke was actually absorbed into the skins of the fruit.
Everything has a taste, and if that taste isn't going to help bring out the expression of the fruit, then you're not making a better wine.
All right, well, the smoke did not destroy all the grapes. In fact, the smoke sometimes created a new taste.
To characterize the 2020 wines, I'd say they have a little more of a riper aroma to them and a little bit more of a bigger, richer structure to them as well, which is also related to those heat events that we had in September.
All right, so 2020, a tough year in so many ways, right?
Oh, yeah.
But something beautiful came out of it.
Very interesting.
While he was saying that, I looked at Tanya and said, oh, maybe a red might taste good with some smoke mixed in there of the grapes that made it, I guess.
It's just interesting how nature works, right? And interesting how a natural disaster can actually be beneficial in this way when it comes to food.
In some ways, right. So maybe the next time you go to the store to buy wine, look for one in the Sonoma or Napa Valley region, right? With the vintage year of 2020.
Okay.
And then you can taste the smoky grapes.
I might have to order some from some of the wineries that I
you went
visited
to.
the year of 2020.
Right, and if you want some tips on that, you know, you just need to find her on Facebook.
Just holler at me.
Nice, yeah.